Welcome, my dear students, to this beautiful series of embedded system practical. That here we going to perform the different practicals of embedded system one by one. So, as you observe here, the lab manuals of embedded system, which is already shared with you in your Google Classroom. As per this list of the practicals, we have to first perform the first practical, that is the installation of EDSIM 51 simulator and on Windows, and also to observe the 8051 microcontroller. Okay, so this practical is very important, but it's a theoretical practical. Okay, so what we have to understand, what we have to see is there. We have to first download the EDSIM simulator software. Along with that, we have to observe the each and every terms, and I already share you the instruction that how to download and all. Just you have to go to the Windows and download in terms of Google from prompt. Do not doubt that 8 sim 51 simulator. Like if you go with that, run by one by one. So 8 sim 51 simulator, you have to just note it down, and accordingly you have to download the simulator. Okay. After downloading simulator, it will be look like this one. This is a front view of 8 sim 51 if you observe it properly. So in this extra number one, we have to just observe each and every terms, what is to be held or what is to be available in terms of this 8 sim 51 simulator. This is the whiteboard platform which is available for to just write a program. Here you can write a program just by selecting the new. Here these are the ports are available. Now what is port and all, ये सारी चीजें हम देखेंगे जब आप 8051 माइक्रो को ऑब्जर्व करोगे. After that there is a particular section where all the registers along with that memory sections, सभी sections दिए हुए हैं. If you can observe here, there are two types of registers, that is a general purpose and a special purpose. If you observe here, R0, R1 up to R7, these are the general purpose, and the special purpose, that is SP, DPL, DPH, PCON, RE, IP, PSW, program status word, accumulator register B. ये सारी जो है special purpose register दिए हुए हैं. Along with that, there is a memory part. Along with the data memory and program memory is also available in terms of the tabular section, that is the rows and columns. Along with that, here some IO peripheral sections is available. This green portion section is, we can call it the IO peripheral. Now, why called as the IO peripheral? Because while during simulation we required some input device, we required some output device, which has to be interfaced with the 8051 microcontroller. Now, for that purpose, we require input output devices. So, which are the devices are available? Like here, you observe that there are 8 LEDs, like 0, 1, 2, up to 7. These 8 LEDs. Right now, they are in off state. Along with that, one that keyboard display, keyboard is to be available. Along with that, there are some LCD displays available. DAC, that is digital to analog converter, is available, which we can use for to just observe the graph and all. Along with that, ADC, that is analog to digital converter, is also available here. Here you can, for the if we perform the communication, we require to transfer the data, or also we require to receive the data. For that purpose, the RX and TX is also given. Along with that, we can set a baud rate also. With that, 7 segment display is available here. Now, motor, if you can, if we have to add the interface, the motor, you add that interface, the motor from here. This is also available here. So this is simply a input output platform which is to be we have to interface. This is the overall the front end of the EDSIM 51 simulator. We have to go it one by one while performing the practical. But before moving to that one, if you can observe the this 8051 microcontroller. Now, what is a microcontroller? What is the importance of microcontroller? How this microcontroller will play the important role in the embedded system, that we already discussed in terms of the theoretical part and the classroom part, right? But along with that, what we have to discuss here, that's very important term. If you observe it carefully, this IC 8051, it has around 40 pin IC. Along with that, it's another VCC and ground pins. That's the most supply pins are to be there. The most important term is that there are the 4 ports. That is a combination of different pins. That is the 4 ports. Each port having a 8 bit. So 4 ports are, and 32 lines are there. That is starting with port 0. We can observe here the port 0, P0.1, 0.22, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This port 0 is also connected to 80 to 87. That is 80 to 87 means address from data bus. Along with that, port 1 is simply a port 1, P0.1.0 to P1.7. Port 2 is an interface with P2.0 to P2.7 is along with that A8 to A15. It is a pure address bus. Along that, port 3. Port 3 is P3.0 to P3.0. This is alternative bus. Along with that, TXZ, RXZ, INT0, INT1, T0, T1, WR, RD bar, that is read, write, interrupt 0, interrupt 1, receive and transmit data, and all. Okay. Along with that, XTL2, XTL1, these two pins are for the crystal frequencies reset. Then after that, program state enable, then address latch enable and program store. Uh, these are the EA bars and VPVs. These are the basic pin diagram of a 8051 microcontroller. Now, overall, this in terms of the experiment number one, what we have to observe? We have to observe this 8051 microcontroller IC. Along with that, the complete understanding the 8051 simulator front end. This is the most and very most important part of this 8051 microcontroller. I hope you overall understand the basic concept of this embedded system and this introduction to embedded system 8051 microcontroller. And along with that, experiment number one, whatever you have to read and what you have to perform, that the title is given as the installation of HCM simulator in Windows and introduction to the 8051 microcontroller. Okay, so I hope you understand each and every terms, and kindly go through the manual so that you can again clear your more concepts. And if you are in doubt, you can communicate with me. Thank you very much.